What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. This is Zuma, aka Fabian. For those that don't know me, I am a transgender. I post videos about changes that I'm experiencing uh, during my transition. So, if you guys want to join and come along on the journey with me, please subscribe, guys, ladies, gentlemen. Subscribe, click on that bell so you get notified as soon as I post a video. Okay, so today we're gonna talk about myths about testosterone and changes on your sexual preferences. So the question really is, will testosterone make me change my sexual preference? And the answer, guys, I actually have it written down right here. I did my homework. Okay. Um, the answer is no. So there's no scientific proof that testosterone will make a shift change on your sexual preference. However, based on some studies, it has been reported that there have has been individuals that have had experienced that. But like I've said before, it hasn't really been proven that it has to do with testosterone. But it looks like it's rather more from the your emotional state of mind, and during the changes that they're experiencing, you kind of getting to figure yourself out a little bit more. Um, so it's not really from testosterone, but the fact that you're on testosterone and you're going through changes, you're getting to know a different self of you, I guess, if that makes sense. But I mean, in order to understand that a little bit more, we should first understand what transgender means and what testosterone means and what testosterone does in your body when you're transgender. Transgender literally just means that you have a dysphoria with your birth sex. You're born in the wrong body, and because of that, you have the dysphoria. So that's just what it means. It has nothing to do with the sexual preference uh, or your lifestyle, what you like, or anything like that. It's literally just a dysphoria with your birth sex. Okay, and testosterone, that is the male hormone that is naturally produced in male on the testicles, but also on women in very low amounts, of course, on their ovaries. Okay, um, and it's obviously the one of the reasons, or it not one of the reasons. I'm sorry. It is testosterone is responsible for the male figure type, masculine type, the masculine look and deep voice and stuff like that. So again, that also has nothing to do with your your sexual preference or anything like that. All right. Now, when you are transgender and you decide to get on your hormone therapy, then what that's gonna do is that we're gonna start taking testosterone to decrease the level of estrogen and increase the level of testosterone, which will allow our body or allow testosterone and allow our body, sorry, to start having those masculine changes. So testosterone will start doing its job, which is going to do its very best to try to create a masculine body, a male body, basically. We know that there's gonna be some stuff that's not gonna change all the way because of biological birth, but it will do its best to change as much as possible. Okay, so that's what it's gonna do to your body. Now, during that process, when some people start experiencing some changes on, and not everyone, but some changes on your sexual preference is when you start hitting your roller coaster of your of emotions. Okay, um, one of testosterone is kind of like our second puberty. So our emotional state of mind is going to be like a roller coaster, and our libido, our sex drive, it's going to increase a lot as well. Uh, Meaning that when you go through it's my dog, when you go through the roller coaster of emotions, you're gonna notice that your behavior might change. Your likes and interests might change. Not that you're gonna be a completely different person, but the fact that you're gonna have more confidence in yourself because that's one thing that you might notice as well is your confidence level is going to go up. You're going to feel better with yourself, which might cause some of the changes in your interests of hobbies and things like that, or your personality a little bit. um, it really all depends on the individual and how you are. And that's when sometimes a few insecurities might start happening, right? Also because the fact that you're going to have an increase in your sex drive. Hey, Casper, don't do that. He's trying to. He loves eating wood. I don't know why. But aside of your aside of the changes in your emotions, um, sex is going to be different. You're also going to experience that the way you touch and the way you feel things when being touched is going to feel different. There are going to be different areas in your body where you probably didn't feel as much sensation before and you do now. And one of the things is going to be on your genitals. Okay, you're going to notice a difference in your orgasms. Instead of being an overall orgasm, it's going to be more targeted and just there. It's going to be more kind of like um, kind of like a peak intensity with a greater focus on your genitals. So all those feelings and changes that's going to be happening in your body, some people must start realizing that they look at a man and for some reason they start looking, they seem attractive, or the fact that they feel more stuff on their genitals. They might feel like maybe before you didn't like penetration and now you kind of want penetration, right? Because all your emotions are changing. So that's kind of where I believe the changes start coming and the doubts start coming as well. But like I've said before, it really all depends on the individual, how you are as a person, who you are. Um, it all ties together. So I'm not necessarily saying that it's testosterone that makes you change, but testosterone will give you, you know, an uh, emotion. I can't pronounce it. Your emotions will change with the testosterone because, like I said, you're going through puberty, so they're going to be like a roller coaster, right? And it's also going to increase your sex drive, like I said before. So within that change, depending how you are, and the security insecurities that you might have, you might experience this changes on sexual preferences, not from testosterone, but rather because it's kind of like helping you find yourself and who you are. So if you ever have any doubts in the back of your mind, or when you're on T, you're gonna have more confidence about those thoughts that later might make you question yourself, about why you're having those thoughts, if that makes any sense. So what I would recommend, because you're going to be able to you're going to be identifying yourself. So what I strongly recommend is that before, if you're not on testosterone just yet, before you get on testosterone, please speak with yourself, ask yourself some questions that you are afraid to answer for your own self. There's nothing wrong. You shouldn't be ashamed of what you like or who you like. Get to know yourself first because testosterone will do that to you one way or another. So you just get to know yourself first before testosterone comes in as a third party and does it for you, right? And experiment, accept yourself, and be okay with who you are as a person. I personally myself, I've always liked women. Therefore, right now that I'm transitioning, I guess I would be considered more of a straight male. I don't have any attractions whatsoever for men. And if I look at a man that looks good, if anything, it kind of makes me want to envy them a little bit because I want to look like that. I want to look. I'm gonna get there, but I'm gonna look like a freaking god. I'm working on my six pack, my abs. I'm gonna start working on my back, my muscles, my arms, my legs, my calves, everything. I want to be fit, right? So when I look at a man, it kind of makes me kind of look into what I want to be more. But I'm very defined as an individual. I don't really have any doubts or questions about myself or my sexuality, but everybody is different. Okay. I hope this is helpful for you guys. I hope you guys like my video. If you have any questions, comment below. And Don't forget to like it, please. That way I know that this is helpful for you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be my second month on T. So I'll be posting a video on everything that I've been going through and what you guys would be expecting on your 2 months on testosterone. Bye, guys. Peace.